Good morning, YouTube. So I'm out for a little morning stroll. I'm gonna see what I can find to photograph here. So we're gonna go down the river walk and see what we can get here. That is, if I don't fall or slip, which would be very detrimental for me right about now. I doubt I'll really see anybody down here since it's pretty cold. Oh, I didn't actually know there was like a drive-through down here. Interesting. So this is the Deuceable Bridge on Michigan Avenue Bridge, whatever you want to call it, but it says Deuceable on it, but there are two different ways that people recognize this place. So this is along the waterfront here. You got Trump Tower, of course. So, had pretty of a little interesting trip here yesterday, which a 2-hour trip ended up being about 9 to 10 hour ordeal. Wasn't too thrilled about that. So Chicago kind of has to redeem itself now because my first impression isn't a really good one. But it's got a lot of nice architecture here. And this is where I'm doing an event, a photo walk. I'm doing a photo walk and a workshop here. And so this is kind of my trip to kind of scout out. I picked the winter time to do my scouting, but it's the only chance I had. So you sometimes have to do things that you don't want to, like being freezing in the cold, which I'm used to, but this cold is very piercing, especially because you got the water here. But it's actually not so bad, but then again, I am layered up. But you kind of see all the ice and things down here. But not too shabby, it's not too bad down here. I can't complain. Just gonna see what kind of shots we can get. But right now, I think I'm a little screwed because as you can see, the clouds, there's none. There are no clouds. It's just a flat sky, and so I'm not the best shooting time for pictures. And I don't know if I'm gonna really find anything worthwhile. But for this trip, I'm shooting. I have both my A7 and A7 and the a6000, but I'm shooting mostly with the a6000, at least for right now. I will be, but we'll see how that goes. So you got quite a bit of nice architecture here, especially with these bridges. I mean, heck, I could literally do a photo walk going down here if I wanted to. Kind of a little disappointing because of there being no clouds out. But I'm gonna just see what we can do here. I don't know if I want to go back and walk down Michigan Avenue because that's pretty much where all the excitement is down there. So we'll see how that looks. One thing about the cold, your batteries don't last as long when it's too cold out. So my vlogging camera, I literally had this thing fully charged and it's already like 25%. And my phone did the same thing yesterday where it wouldn't even hold a charge. And that's one thing that I can say the cold is a detriment to. So you always gotta have extra batteries. With my phone, however, because of iPhone, I have to have my mobile pack, but that really is no good when it too is under the same conditions and stress of the cold. But, oh well, I got an extra battery. Hopefully it'll last me. If not, then I'll have to get some more footage for you guys later on, I guess. But there's 6 additional days. Enough time to really get a lot of good footage. So we're walking back to Michigan Avenue. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna find too much good stuff right now. There's the John Hancock building. I actually didn't know we were that close to that building. So if we're that close, that means we must be kind of a ways away from Willis Tower, aka Sears Tower. But they have a nice little observation deck in that black building right there. And I do want to go to the top of it. I don't know if I'll do this time around or not, but we'll see. This actually isn't a bad shot. We're gonna see what this looks like. Okay. Yeah, it kind of sucks that there's no clouds or sky out right now. But you got the sun that's coming up over there. So that hotel in front of us is where I'm supposed to be staying in the spring. Not there, I'm just pointing at the building. But that brown building right there. So it's on Michigan Avenue, which is pretty sweet. It's thought to be an interesting location for a photo walk, I think. This is my first time here. That's how I actually decided to visit right now. And kind of get familiar with it. I'm not as familiar with this city like I was New York. Even though I'd never been, I knew where to go, where everything was. Here, different story. So, got a nice Nordstrom. Yeah, it's got a nice New York vibe. But it's actually pretty cool. I don't know why I'm walking this far down. And then this is the Marriott. I think I actually looked at this place. I think it seemed very familiar. I'm not sure. There's another. Boy, you have Marriotts popping up like McDonald's these days, which makes sense. They own just about everybody. That's a pretty cool looking place there. Burberry. Makes sense. I thought it did look like their building. So see, this is kind of reminiscent of Park Avenue or Fifth Avenue with all these fancy shops. Not as many, but still push in that mindset. Okay, hello everyone. So I'm out shooting this Chicago skyline from rooftop of Skydeck. And y'all kind of see down here. And I actually switched cameras this time. So I'm actually using the Sony a7 with the 10 to 18 millimeter wide angle lens. And it's just kind of nippy up here. And I kind of show you guys. So it's a little nippy out here, but it's not too bad. So been up here for about 20 or 30 minutes now getting some of these shots. And it's actually pretty dope. So I'm loving what I'm getting. I'm shooting both the a6000 and a7. So I'm gonna mount you guys onto my bag here, and so that way you guys can kind of ride along with me. Oh, there's another deck over there. I need to go check that one out, because I was at one earlier, but I don't think that was it. I think that's a new one, so I need to see what that is. So that's pretty cool. I think those are going to come out really great. So now we're going to go over there and see what we can get at that parking garage. This one down here actually isn't too bad. You guys can't see it, but there's quite a few garages. And so I'm just kind of seeing what's got some really nice perspectives around. And just go from there. So I'm outside Willis Tower. I'm not going in it today, but just sightseeing, taking pictures of it. Got a nice outside of the building. And we're just walking, seeing what we can get pictures of today. So I'm starting vlogging late because I just totally freaking forgot. So I'm gonna let you all ride along or walk along, see what we get. Okay, so right now I'm walking down the street. I have no idea what the name of it is. If anyone take a guess, you're more than welcome to do so. But where I'm going now is to find more parking garages. And then I have to go back to one because I want to dangle from it. Yeah, I live life on the edge. So Chicago actually is not a bad city, even though my first day here was kind of terrible. But I've actually been enjoying it, and we've had 2 straight days of great weather, with today being the best one because I do not have on a big coat, but I'm still wearing layers. Because, once again, it's still winter time. So what I'm doing now is going to the top of parking garages, seeing what the view is, to see if it's worth shooting. And that's where I've been getting a lot of these, you know, city skyline images from. So it's not cold, so it makes it a little bit better. So you don't have to endure the weather. So let's see. This is kind of what this view is. Dirty window. That would have actually been a nice view. So we're gonna go out here and see what kind of view we can get. I don't know if it's going to be too much, but we're gonna see. Let's see here. I don't know. I don't really like it. Now see, this actually isn't too bad of a shot. So like how you got Sears Tower or Willis Tower, whatever you want to call it. Got that over there. And let's see. Kind of got a nice view here. It's not the greatest, but maybe we can salvage something out of this. I don't know. We'll see.